In the statement written by Alex Pretty's parents, Susan and Michael Pretty, and in a separate statement written earlier this week by his younger sister, Michaela, the Pretty family talked about Alex's impact and how they wish he could see the impact that he is now having. Michaela Pretty put it this way: Alex always wanted to make a difference in this world, and it's devastating that he won't be here to witness the impact he was making. The last line of Alex Pretty's parents' statement is, "Please get the truth out about our son. He was a good man. Thank you." Following Michael and Susan Pretty's wishes to get the truth out about their son, we are joined now by Dr. Dimitri Draconia, a friend and colleague of Alex Pretty and a professor of medicine at the University of Minnesota Medical School. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I first of all want to say I am sorry for your loss and the loss of your friend. And I know this is difficult to join us and talk about this, but we are really just trying to follow Alex's parents' wishes. And I'd like to begin, we've all seen the impact now publicly that Alex is having right now and has had. But I want to go to his sister's statement about Alex always wanting to make a difference in this world. Tell us about the difference in this world that he already made, that he was making in his work.
Yeah, thanks for letting me have the chance to speak about my friend. There's a lot of people who are really sad and really miss him. And I think the difference he did make is that he was an incredibly caring man. He took excellent care of patients, and he was a great coworker. He was someone who did whatever he could to help, and he did it with a smile and a laugh, and he did his best every day, which is what you want in someone that you know. And I got to know him well, and I wish I knew him better, and I'm learning more about him and really miss him every day.
There is, in my observation as a patient a couple of times, such a heroism in nurses. Patients are so fully dependent on nurses at certain stages of our care. And I'm sure you saw that relationship that he had.
Yeah, I mean, I will just speak in general terms of nurses. They are the ones who are with patients far more than physicians. They are at the bedside. I think this became abundantly clear through the COVID pandemic when, especially in the pre-vaccination time, when it was a horrible illness. And, yes, I saw patients with COVID, other people did as well, but nurses were in the rooms day in and day out before we knew a lot about how the virus was transmitted. And, that was the most stark example, but it's the same thing before and afterwards. Nurses are at the bedside every day. They're the eyes and ears. They're the ones who tell you that something is not right, that something is that we need to look into things. And he was really good at that.
Where were you when you learned of his death?
Actually at a kids' ski race. Heard first of that someone had been shot, and then that we heard it was a fatality, and that was a sort of a pall that fell over the crowd that was there. Some friends, a lot of them from Minneapolis, and then got back to the hotel, and a friend texted a group of us that it was Alex, that he was executed.
Do you remember the last text you got from Alex?
I didn't until a few days ago, and then I was reminded when someone resurfaced it. It was a string of three of us. We were planning a mountain bike ride, and a couple of us have kids, and Alex did not, and he was basically saying like, "Hey, we'll work around your guys' schedule. I know you guys are have more constraints, but it would be great to go for a ride with you guys."
Wish that ride could have happened. Dr. Dimitri Draconia, thank you very, very much for joining us tonight. And again, I am sorry for your loss.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for telling a story.